Thanks, Darren and Jill. Well, I can't think of a location with more of a contrast to Mesquite, Nevada, as where we are today for our continuing RV safari with the City family. Where you guys have a dry world of sagebrush, we are looking at the world's most famous old-growth forest in the Northwest. Muir Woods National Monument was dedicated on January 9, 1908 by President Theodore Roosevelt. The redwood trees comprise of the oldest forest in the world. The biggest attraction to the park is the enormous coast redwood trees that are between 150 and 380 feet tall, varying in age between 500 and 800 years old, with the most ancient dating back 1,200 years to the days of Charlemagne.
The redwoods are tall, and there are some trees that looks like they got struck by lightning and they got destroyed.
I walked in and it was a kind of a spiritual experience for me. I just felt the age and the presence of these trees, and I turned to my 13-year-old and I said, "Do you feel that? There's a spirit about this place." It was one of the highlights of my trip.
The redwood trees have played host to many different Hollywood blockbusters, including both of the most recent Planet of the Apes films, and famously as the Forest Moon of Endor in Return of the Jedi. The Muir Woods National Monument is an inspiring place all by itself, but for the City family, the experience actually began before they even arrived.
When we were driving there, we had been talking about the redwoods, and I had said to them, now the redwoods are all interconnected through this root system, so they're actually the largest living organism on the earth. What? How's that? And so we had been discussing it. And so when we went in, there was a part on the trail where we were walking by, and there was a redwood whose root system had kind of stuck out. And I reached out and I touched it and I said, "Look, guys, this is the root system. This is what connects all of these trees. They're all connected." I think that was fascinating to them, that all of these trees were connected, and it was just it was the largest organism on the planet.
After experiencing the earth and the sky, we set our sights on the water and sand. We drove the RV convoy 2 miles from the National Forest and landed at Muir Beach. Sometimes on a trip like this, it's the simplicities of life that have the most impact on the kids. That was definitely the case for Ashton and Lily City.
That was really wet. I accidentally got wet, and we built sand castles. It was really cool. It was like fun. And my sand castle, it got in the water, but it never breaks. It broke a little, but then I fixed it up, and it broke a little, and I fixed it up.
When I was watching the city kids building sand castles and running away from the water, pretending it was hot lava, I couldn't help but be reminded of those cherished moments that I've had with my own daughter. Those memories hold a special place in my heart, and I am extremely grateful that I was able to experience them all over again with the City family in an entirely different adventure. That's what an RV trip like this is all about.
We told the children on the way out, we said, "You will decide whether or not this is a good vacation or not. It has nothing to do with where we're going, you decide that." And they've learned these skills because they have to survive. They have to have the skills of getting along with each other. And I think that when there's too much distraction, when there's too much going on, that they don't learn those skills. And I think we've learned that as we RV. And they pitch tents together, and they sleep out under the stars, and they roast marshmallows together, and we get to have these experiences that we wouldn't if we had been in a hotel.
We've gotten to go to places and usually I'm kind of bored at home just sitting there. So it was really fun because I actually got to go places. They're nice, and they're fun, and they're always protecting me.
Certainly there are times when you want to pull your hair out, but it's the goods far outweigh the bads. So yeah, I cry when I talk about it. It's important to us.
Well, another day down and another set of memories to store away. Luckily, the RV safari is far from over. If you would like to create the same memories that the cities have had, please go to the At Your Leisure website, AYLTV.com, or our Facebook page to find out more. Or just visit Chad City up at Ray City RV in Roy, Utah, and he can give you his personal recommendations. For At Your Leisure, I'm Rhea Rossi Booth.
Hey guys, if you like that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Steven?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.